Cade, if you just start to your left, if you just start out opening statement about what you'll bring to the Pistons, please.
What's going on, everybody? You know, I'm so excited to have this hat on right now.
Benim için şu an gelmiyor aslında
Still
ama
pretty surreal to me, but you know, I know how much responsibility comes with being #1 pick. I know how much, you know, responsibility a city will put on the guy that they take #1, but you know, I'm more than excited to take on those tasks and you know, try to deliver to the city of Detroit. So, you know, I'm just happy to be here, thankful for the opportunity, and ready to get started.
And if you have a question, please raise your hand and we'll try and get to you. Starting in the front.
James Edwards of The Athletic. Welcome to Detroit. Obviously, you came here tonight knowing you were drafted. Can you explain what it's like to hear your name called #1 overall by the commissioner? And I'm sure a lifelong dream.
Yeah, it's crazy because I've been trying to wrap my head around it for a while, you know, just the fact of getting drafted. But like you said, you know, once you hear that name, it's like all the plans that you made beforehand, all that is out the window. And, you know, all those emotions hit you again. So, you know, it was surreal for me. I'm glad I had my family all there for it. I got all my family up in the stands, and to be able to experience that with all of them, I mean.
The young core that the Pistons have built last year, especially in the draft, what do you think you bring to that mix, and what's your expectation for this year?
You know, last year, Detroit had a great draft. I feel like, you know, getting 2 all-rookie guys is huge, and it's a great young core that they already have, along with Killian Hayes, who coming off an injury, he's going to have a big year this year. So, you know, I'm excited to be able to join that young core and grow together with them. I think that's the biggest thing. I want to, you know, hop right in and contribute to, you know, the mentality that they go into games with. They want to defend, they want to play hard, and that's what I want to come in and provide for them as well. I don't want to, you know, take a step back from the mentality that the team has. Detroit Pistons has always been about, you know, grit and working for, you know, everything that they had. So you look back on the Bad Boys teams, that's what made those teams great. So I wanna try to bring that mentality to the team. I know that they already have young guys that have that mentality, and I feel like, you know, me just adding on will only take us to the next step.
Thank you. Hi, Cade. Chris Sheridan from New York from basketballnews.com. I'm gonna throw you a little bit of a curveball.
Let's see.
Somewhere down the road, a year, 2 years, 10 years down the road, this is going to be remembered as the night Russell Westbrook got traded to the Lakers, or the night that Cade Cunningham got drafted by the Pistons. Which is it going to be, and why?
I think it will be Cade Cunningham's night that he got drafted by the Pistons, because, you know, when people look back, that'll be the start of whenever the Pistons, you know, restored their franchise and you know, brought greatness back to the city. And that's my whole goal stepping into Detroit, is to, you know, restore that city. As far as, you know, they've already had championship teams, they've already, you know, witnessed greatness, and I want to be able to bring that back to the city.
The next 2 questions will be on Zoom.
Hi, this is Dorothy Gentry with iMessenger Media here in Dallas-Fort Worth. Cade, what's the most important thing your father and your older brother taught you that you will take into the league with you?
My pops, I mean, he is the hardest worker I've ever met in my life. He's wired to wake up at 3:45 every morning, no matter if it's a holiday, no matter what's going on. He's ready to get up and work, and that's a fact. I've never seen him oversleep. I've never seen him, you know, complain about working. And so to have that as the head of your household, I mean, you know, you can only take from that and you know, learn from it and apply it to your life. So I know how much hard work can bring you, and you know, to be in this position now is a testament to that. And you know, my brother has pushed me crazy, just like my pops. You know, he wants greatness out of me. He's pushed me to be great since I was a kid. He's never taken it easy on me. He's always, you know, kept it real with me, and that's why, you know, those 2 guys are the biggest, you know, influences in my life, because, you know, they've always kept it real with me, and they've always been there to support me.
Hello, Cade. This is Chris Henderson for chendo.com. How you doing, Cade?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Doing great, doing great. So Arlington, Texas, Bowie High School. Can you talk about what it means to come out of Arlington and who are you most excited to face in the NBA? I'm pretty sure you're just ready to get on the court, but is there any particular player you look forward to facing?
Yeah, I mean, coming out of Arlington, I'm very prideful about my city. I love my city to the end of me. I'm born and raised there. I've learned so much there. All my friends grew up there. I mean, I've had ups, downs, everything in Arlington, Texas. So, that's a place that I always call home, and always be grateful for. And, in the NBA, I want to carry that same Arlington swag and step in with the same mentality that, somebody from the DFW has. And I feel like stepping onto the court with the greats that I've watched for a long time, the LeBrons, Giannis. Giannis is great right now, but the LeBrons, the Kawhis, the guys that have been in the league for a while that have been killing. I'm excited to be able to step on the court and see them in person and learn from them, and take as much as I can from them. And then the Giannis's and the young guys, Luka's, John Morant's, all those guys that are in the league right now, and giving the NBA a spark in the young core. I'm excited to try to add on to that and be the next guy that's coming in and making a real impact.
One more, Cade, from basketballnews.com. What's your quintessential Detroit Pistons memory from growing up in Austin and in Oklahoma?
Well, my brother played for Larry Brown, so at SMU. So I've heard plenty of stories about, the bad boys teams and things like that. I was young for those teams, but I've talked to LB. I've heard stories from my brother about, those teams and things like that. And so, yeah, I was already kind of hip to what they had going on, but, I just say being able to finally meet Larry Brown, somebody that won an NBA championship for the organization, and to be in his presence for, what was it, 3 years for my brother's college career, the last 3 years. I mean, to be in his presence and learn as much as I learned from him was a blessing.
Hey, Kay, Zach Allen, ESPN
You mentioned the
975.
Pistons had a good draft last year. You see that this is obviously a very young team. They had a lot of rookies last year and some other young guys, so you kind of fit right in with that. But does that just kind of add to the energy, knowing that you're stepping into a situation where you have a lot of guys your age, obviously with the same goal and in the same situation as you?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely adds a lot of energy to it. But I think more than anything, it makes everybody know that we're going to have to work a lot harder. Being young guys in the NBA, and that, no vet is going to want to lose to a young team like, Detroit Pistons. But, I know me, I know the team, I know we're ready for that challenge. I know we're ready to step into any game and show people that, we're really trying to restore the Pistons and bring that greatness back to Detroit.
Hey, Cade, one more. What were your impressions of Dwayne Casey and Troy Weaver when you first met them, and just kind of, like you mentioned restore, that's something Troy tells us all the time. Like, what did you take away from those talks?
More than anything, they're locked in, and they're, stuck on restoring them. Like that, I heard that so many times throughout my visit in Detroit, and it stuck with me just because, it makes sense, and seeing the two guys that are leading that organization, as far as the head coach, general manager, having that type of motivation to bring the team back. I mean, I know it's their job. I know that, technically they're supposed to feel that way, but to really feel the genuine feel that I had from them, it meant a lot to me, and it gave me a different confidence going in because I know I'm gonna be in a good situation.
The last question will be from Zoom.
Hey, Kate, ESPN 975. You mentioned playing with Killian Hayes. How do you think Dwayne Casey will use both of y'all and definitely like in facilitation roles?
I think me stepping in will help Killian a lot, and I think Killian will help me a whole lot. I feel like, we'll take a lot of pressure off of each other. And, both of us are capable of being primary ball handlers, and both of us are capable of, playing off the ball and making things happen, off the ball. So I feel like it'll be a good mix. I feel like, it'll bring a lot of versatility to our backcourt. We're both big, we're both strong. and we're both playing under control. So, I feel like it'll be a different look from a backcourt, and I think, we'll be successful.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate y'all.